Hello, my name is Marcus from Marcus Language Academy, and today I like to talk about when we have to use in German wann, wenn und als. Okay? And that's quite an interesting topic because in my experience as a teacher, a lot of students of mine struggle with this topic, so I decided to make a video and to explain a little bit step by step, and at the end also we will have a little practice to this topic. So let's go. And in English it's quite simple because every time we could use when, but in German it's a little bit tricky because we could have three different let's say situations where we translate when differently in German. Okay, here I put three examples. The first example is when is the course. Here we have a question. Then we have when I have time I play tennis. It's like a statement, no? Or when I was a kid I had a bike. Okay, so let's see what happens, no, with those sentences in German. So let's see the first one. The first one would be translated into wann ist der Kurs. Here we would use wann because it's for a question. Okay, so when we have a question like when is the course, we would say wann ist der Kurs and not wenn. Okay, wann with an A. So now we have when I have time I play tennis. What do you think is the translation here? No, we don't use wann. We would say wenn ich Zeit habe, spiele ich Tennis. So we should use when here because it expresses a condition, so it's kind of statement, and we have here the present tense. That's really important because present tense here is a quite important fact. And what we also see, because I put now the literal translation, we actually say when I time have, comma, play I tennis. That's actually the structure. So please remember with wenn ich Zeit habe, when pushes the verb to the end, no? Because this is called Nebensatz, it's a sub-sentence, and then after comma we get our main sentence or main phrase, and we have to put the verb after the comma because wenn ich Zeit habe, it's the sub-sentence, it occupies the first position for our main sentence. Okay, so that's therefore we need to put the verb spiele ich Tennis after our comma. So, wenn ich Zeit habe, spiele ich Tennis. Okay, and our last example here, when I was a kid, I had a bike. Als ich ein Kind war, hatte ich ein Fahrrad. Here it's still a condition, we express a condition, but it is in past tense. So actually in past tense we would use als instead of when. Okay, that's the only difference. And again, als ich ein Kind war pushes the verb to the end. Als, no, when a kid was, no, it's literally, no. Had I a bike, so hatte ich ein Fahrrad, no. So we have the same explanation like before. Als pushes the verb to the end, and after the comma we need to put our verb from our main sentence. Also, als ich ein Kind war, hatte ich ein Fahrrad. No? And you see why maybe some people struggle with this, because in English it would be always when, with a nice easy structure. In German we have wann for questions, when we have when we express a condition for present tense, and als for the past tense. And wenn and als push the verb to the end. Okay, I hope you got it, but now let's practice. How do you say this sentence in German? I put here the literal translation of English. I know it's not correct English, but it helps you to understand a little bit better. So, when I hunger have, eat I a pizza. So, when I'm hungry, I eat pizza. No, would be the English version. But how do you say when I hunger have, eat I pizza? Okay, if you want to, you can pause the video. And this is the solution. Wenn ich Hunger habe, esse ich Pizza. Obviously, we need wenn because it expresses a condition and it's its present tense. Okay? And the verb goes to its place. So, wenn ich Hunger habe, esse ich Pizza. Next example. How do you translate this? When do you work? Okay, that's quite easy because we here have a question. So, wann arbeitest du? For questions we use wann. Wann arbeitest du? Okay. When I in Berlin was, have I German learned? So when I was in Berlin, I learned German. Okay? How do you say this? Als. Yes, we need here als because it's past tense. Als ich in Berlin war, habe ich Deutsch gelernt. Okay, no? Again, be careful with the positioning of our verbs and we use als because of past tense. Also, als ich in Berlin war, habe ich Deutsch gelernt. When do you have time? Okay, now it's easy, no? Question, and we would ask, wann hast du Zeit? Okay, wann hast du Zeit? When have you time? Okay, in English we have do, in German there's no do, so we use directly our verb. Wann hast du Zeit? When I worked has it rained? So when I worked, it rained. Or okay, so how do you say this? It's past tense, remember. So, als ich gearbeitet habe, hat es geregnet. No? Okay, expresses a condition and it's past tense. And this one, when the weather good is, go I in the park. So when we have good weather, I go to the park. And here, yes, it's present tense. So we should use wenn. Wenn das Wetter gut ist, gehe ich in den Park. Okay. Cool. So I hope you got a little bit the idea of this. No, here again a little bit my summary. No, remember we could use for when, wann, wenn or als. It depends on the situation. For questions wann. For the present tense when we express a condition we normally use wenn. And for the past tense we use als. And with wenn and als be careful with the positioning of our verbs. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this. I hope I could help a little bit, but please leave me in the comments if you struggle with more things about this or what do you think about my video. Please give it a like to the video so that helps that other people could find my video. And also maybe put in the comments which other topic you struggle in German, so maybe I can make another video about it. And yeah, subscribe to the channel that you don't miss my next video. And that's everything for today. So vielen Dank und bis bald.